Hey there, guys. It's Jim Lambright here. I'm one half of the Lambright team, and the reason I'm on here today is I want to talk to you a little bit about a joint venture that we just got into in the Lambright team. And basically, we have joint ventured up with a hedge fund group working on bank short sales with Bank of America. Now, I know those of you who are realtors out there are screaming and running when you just hear the name Bank of America short sales. Well, let's be honest, they are not easy to work with. They take a long time to get through their loss mitigation process, and they're basically pretty much a nightmare. And whenever I go to a short sale appointment and here somebody has a Bank of America lien holder, which happens to be one out of every five people we deal with, um, it's not a good feeling in the pit of your stomach. You know it's going to be a lot of work. We've had great success getting them done, but this program is going to revolutionize the way short sales are done with Bank of America here. Um, I was approached by this group because of the amount of short sales we do in Central Ohio and our great success that we've had. So our reputation has gotten out there, and they looked us up. And I want to lay this program out for you and tell you what's going on here. So here's what's happening. Bank of America's figured they know their loss mitigation department is in shambles. Out of every 9 short sales they have, only one that comes in their program gets to the closing table. The other 8 are being foreclosed on. That is a terrible, terrible, terrible percentage. They know that. They know they're losing tons of money. They've hired all this staff. They've brought all these people in to work on these loss mitigation departments. And then either the realtors or their department, somebody, there's a disconnect, and the deals aren't getting done. So they've decided that they are going to allow certain realtors in each city in the country, the Lambrights are going to do it here in Columbus, to bring Bank of America short sale deals to them and bypass the short sale department altogether. This hedge fund company is going to wholesale buy the note from Bank of America. So the deed isn't being transferred, the note is being transferred to this hedge fund company for a profit. Basically, Bank of America is going to take a loss right up front. The note's going to transfer over. And here is the good news, okay? First of all, short sales with Bank of America done in 90 days guaranteed. Done from start to finish. That means no waiting around. That means you realtors who are have a buyer that wants to buy, you can literally get in and get out in 90 days. So you can come in, you can be locked into the contract, and you can move on and buy the house almost like a traditional sale. Rather than a 45-day wait, you've got a 90-day wait. Here's the benefits to the seller. Okay, number one, we want to watch out for the sellers that are short selling their house, and here's what's going to happen. Number one, no deficiency balances. What that means is they're not coming after you for the money. Whatever the house sells for, you're paid in full, done, out. Okay, forgiveness of debt. That's huge, right? Number two, no 1099. See, in the past with short sales, you get your debt forgiven, you get a 1099 for the amount that they forgive you because the people are taking tax write-off. No 1099 on these Bank of America deals where we are, it's called a short sale alternative is what we're naming it. And we're bypassing short sale departments. So no 1099, no deficiency balance, no 1099, okay? No foreclosure on your credit report as a seller. No foreclosure put on there. The people that own the note control what is reported to the credit bureau now. So no foreclosure on there. And some assistance in moving expenses for people who are really hard up and can document that they need the help for moving. These hedge fund partners have money put aside to help people move in their moving expenses. Very similar to like what the government's offering with the HAFA program, where you can get $1,500, $3,000 to move. So those are the benefits to the seller. Huge, huge, huge benefits to them. Benefits to the realtors are, my realtor friends who are watching this out here, is that they're paying real estate commissions. No more having to worry about getting your real estate commissions cut. They're going to pay real estate commissions. Title companies who are watching this, they're going to pay title insurance. It's going to be a normal closing. What's going to happen, it's going to be Mr. Seller, who's short selling his house, is going to sell it to the buyer. None of this middleman fraud type stuff that's going on right now where an investor's coming in, buying the property super low, beating the bank down, and then turning around and selling it to another person. Sometimes it's the same day simultaneous close. Sometimes they're holding it for 90 days. That's not what's happening here. This is straight from the seller to the buyer. Okay, so there's no fraud happening. The bank is in full disclosure. The bank knows what is being done on this property, and that is the fact that these investors are going to buy the note on the property for X amount, and they're going to turn and they're going to sell it for a profit. They're going to allow the property to be sold, and they're going to keep the difference on it. It is 100% legal. It is 100% full disclosure. There is no fraud involved like some of these other deals where it's just shady things happening. This is going to revolutionize the way short sales are done, especially through Bank of America. Bank of America is bleeding money because of their loss mitigation department and the inability to get these deals to the closing table. And trust me, I had one take 2 years trying to get through there. It's ridiculous, the process they have, and it is because of, most of it is because Bank of America acquired Countrywide, which was huge, which then in turn came with America's wholesale lender, and then they also have Aurora. So they have all these different banks, and none of their computer systems, they're in different locations, and none of them talk to each other yet. So it's a disaster for them trying to get this through. Plus, Bank of America wants to stop foreclosing. They've been in the news for enough trouble with foreclosures. They would rather do these short sales and not have to take over these properties on their books. So if you know of anybody who, first of all, is in trouble, if you or somebody you know or care about is in trouble on their mortgage, the thing they need to do is they need to talk to us. Okay, information is free. They come and they talk to us. If they have a Bank of America short sale, it can make it real easy for them. A lot of other banks have streamlined the process and are getting it done quickly. I don't know of any programs of them doing this yet, but we've run so far 1,500. The people I've partnered with, 1,500 test cases through Bank of America, and Bank of America has found it to be profitable. And I'll bet you the other big banks out there are watching them to see what's going to happen, and they might be jumping on board with this too. So if you're a realtor and you're watching this and you've got a Bank of America short sale, bring it to us. Stacy and I have a very lucrative setup for you as far as referral fee to you. You'll be very happy with what you have. So Bank of America short sales, bring them to us. We'll talk about bringing them into the program and see if they qualify. If you are a seller and you've got a Bank of America house that you're delinquent on the mortgage, you need to talk to us, and we'll see if you fit in the program. You can bypass it, the traditional short sale system through Bank of America, because I think people have seen it on the news. They've seen it out there. It's a disaster and almost not worth doing if you have a Bank of America because it's so hard to get it through. I think that's about it that I want to cover right now, but it's a win-win-win program for everybody involved. The bank is getting their money back. They're not bleeding all this money out the back end of the loss mitigation department. They're happy to do this program, and they've run, like I said, already 1,500 of these through them, and they said, bring us as many as you can. The seller wins because of the things I told you about again. No deficiency balance, no 1099, no foreclosure on your credit report, and financial assistance to move. Okay, so that's huge. The investor wins because they're making some money, return on their money, these hedge fund investors. And my realtor friends win too because we get to help people and we get to get paid a commission without having to have the banks try to cut us like they always try to do on these short sales. So that's it. My number is 614-804-2100. If you need me, I'm going to put the information on the screen too, or you can go to lambrightteam.com. And this is huge, exciting news, and I'll keep you up to date as things move on, but we're ready to rock and roll with this thing right now. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.